Have you ever done something bad as a child? Perhaps broken something expensive or scribbled on the wall with a crayon? What if it was something minor that would have gone unnoticed for a while, but instead you panicked and tried to hide the evidence, unknowingly drawing much more attention to your misdeed? It would have been a good time to have applied the old adage, let sleeping dogs lie, wouldn't it have? This correlates to the idea of a thing known as the Streisand effect, wherein the attempts to hide or remove something in an attempt to prevent it from being found or widely known causes the opposite to happen and become widely publicized. This eponymous phenomenon got its name from the singer and actress Barbra Streisand, who in 2003 attempted to get a photograph that had been taken of her residence in Malibu, California, removed, as it had supposedly violated privacy and California's anti-paparazzi statute, Section 9.21b. It started off with Streisand and her lawyers sending 2 cease and desists to the photographer that had taken the picture. One, Kenneth Adelman, whom promptly refused to take it down or remove Streisand's name from the image, as it wasn't the central focus of the photograph. The photograph, which is also known as Image 3850, is simply one of many photographs of an effort to document and raise awareness of coastal erosion. The image was and is publicly available on the California Coastal Records Project's website. Due to Kenneth's refusal to remove the image, Streisand tried to sue the photographer, as well as the website hosting the image, known as Pictopia, for more than $10 million. With it being stated that prior to Streisand and her lawyers attempting to get the image removed, and the subsequent lawsuit, the image in question had only been downloaded 6 times, with 2 of those having been her lawyers. This quickly blew out of proportion when the public found out, as the number of people visiting the website had ballooned to more than 400,000 visitations within a month after the lawsuit becoming public knowledge. And on December 3rd, 2003, Judge Alan J. Goodman had ruled that the photograph did not actually invade her privacy. Kenneth Adelman's collection of photographs were deemed to be a matter of public concern, as the erosion of the coastline would affect many locals, and had determined that the lawsuit was also in violation of California's anti-SLAPP statute, which is the Strategic Lawsuit Against Public Participation, and was ordered to pay for Mr. Adelman's legal fees, which was to the tune of $155,567, which can be seen here, as Mr. Adelman had taken a picture of the check. This whole debacle, however, hadn't coined the term as of then. It wasn't until a couple of years later where a man named Mike Masnick on the website TechDirt had coined the term in a paragraph where he criticized a then-recent and similar lawsuit, ridiculing the plaintiff, making note that their attempt to remove an image would simply make more people find out about it. The Streisand effect is hardly a rare occurrence as well, with numerous examples appearing since the incident in the early 2000s. One such example being how in 2008, the Scientologists attempted to remove a video of Tom Cruise talking about it from numerous websites, which spurred a protest movement. This protest went beyond simply talking about or spreading the video, however. The protesters started to DDoS the primary Scientologist website, causing it to become unreachable, as well as gathering in numerous cities across the world to protest outside of numerous Scientology branches, as well as attempting to bring attention to numerous issues with the church, such as bringing attention to the death of Lisa McPherson, who had died while in the care of the church in Clearwater, Florida, many years prior, with another being in 2013. The French Interior Intelligence Agency, DCRI, had attempted to censor a Wikipedia article on the Pierre-sur-Haute military communications site, and had threatened Remy Mathis, who was a volunteer administrator of the French-language Wikipedia, to cooperate, lest he be detained and arrested. This is all despite the fact that the information on the article had been from a 2004 documentary that had been made in cooperation with the French Air Force. Now, why does all this happen? People have the right to be forgotten, which isn't to be confused with the right to privacy, or at least they do in some regions. So why is it so hard to get information removed? Many attempts for getting information, images, documents, or etc. removed could be for many legitimate purposes. For example, a woman whose ex decides to take revenge and post certain types of pictures online, or old documents that might have a more current day effect on a person. Exempli curatia, a man in Australia who had monetary issues approximately 16 years prior and needed to sell his house. So he attempted to get Google to remove the references to such. There's a few reasons behind it, with no single one being applicable to all instances. It could vary from simple and pure curiosity, wanting to find out something that is hidden or being suppressed, or attempts at preserving information and knowledge. It could also be in part a bandwagon effect, where once something becomes more well-known, more people want to join in on sharing the thing, or an attempt at pushing back against a perceived authority, or simply doing it simply because they were told no, like a dog that starts chewing faster when you try to take the thing away. Whatever the case may be, however, thank you for watching. If any addendums or corrections are needed, they'll be in the pinned comments. Sources will be in the description, and until next time, have a good one.